Hey guys, welcome back to Virtual Playground TV, and welcome to episode 11 of Transport Fever 2. Last time we built a bunch of stuff on top of the mountain, a bunch of spaghetti tracks basically, connecting some industries, some towns, and all that good stuff, and we were talking about adding this tool factory over here into the mix of everything. Yeah, I think that's the plan anyways, to connect the tool factory. And what I want to do is instead of just connecting it like we have been, where it's just been straight in with a line, and just the train would do a magic U-turn and then just come right back out again. I want to make kind of a loop to come around to reconnect itself again. So the train just pulls in and just keeps going forward to turn itself around. It's a little bit more immersive, a little bit more realistic and whatnot. It's just not a straight in and out, which I know real life trains will disconnect, run around the engine will run around the train, connect to the back and start pulling in the opposite direction, which is completely fine. And that's also what I guess that this game is trying to simulate, but it just doesn't look right. It does not look right at all to me. So we're going to go ahead and connect it, but we're going to do a full loop around to get it back going the other direction. So let's go ahead and get this kind of lined up because I want to put a station right here, kind of lined up with this track section, just like that. Why are we only connecting with one? Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's because it was a, there we go. It's because it was a passenger station. All right, so now we're going to go ahead, the tracks, and we're going to just kind of break off of this siding right here to connect up to that station. So it shouldn't be too hard. We're at about 200 and something, 201 feet. This is going to be the exit line that we're making now. The train's going to come back onto the main line with that. And then this second line, this is going to be the line that goes into the actual station. So so if I extend it out, then merge it, something like that maybe. Yeah, it should work. And now I want to make that loop like I was saying. I don't really want to come around to the right side because it's just going to jump roads and be more of a headache. We could always go just to the left over here. And also if we go left, we might be able to take and put off a road breaking off to the right to connect over to DC and all that good stuff on that side. So let's go ahead and try that. 40-mile-an-hour turn, somewhere between 35 and 40. We'll try 40. See how close we can get. Because I don't really want to go too much lower than 35 if I don't have to. And then right here, it's pretty close, 40, 41. And we'll leave it right on the side of this main track right here because I don't want to merge into that because there's trains trying to leave, and the more trains you have on one track, the more headache it becomes. So we'll go ahead and just connect that up. And let's go ahead, go get a train on that right away. Yeah, I'll probably get a train just to go from this station just back and forth for now. I think that's what line 29 was doing. Yeah, he was our holding line. So let's go ahead and manage this line. DC, Palmdale, and then from Palmdale to here. Oh, hold on. Add station to here. There we go. Get rid of DC, at least just for now. And then we're going to go ahead and, let's see, our lumber, is he working yet? Oh, they've got to wait for the train to show up. Then I'll start making lumber. Where is that train? Way down here. Oh, one thing I wanted to do, I was playing around with it after episode 10, is these three engines, I thought the three diesel electrics would pulled better, having three of them on there, but these little electric diesel trains, they're not made for climbing hills, they're not made for pulling a lot of product. They're just basically shunt trains from the yard, short distances, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and update it, get rid of the three engines, and actually use a Class 9000. It's going to cost a whole lot more money, but when I was testing around with it, it actually pulls a lot faster up the hill. It'll do about 35 miles an hour up the hill instead of only 18 to 19 miles an hour. And that means with the steel train, we're going to have to do the exact same thing. So let's manage him, get rid of the three diesel engines, put on the one class 9000, and then that should be good to go. I'm hoping once this guy gets his logs delivered, I'm hoping that he'll be able to start making lumber to go back down. So many logs. All right. Fingers crossed. I guess we could tell this guy to also wait a little bit. Okay, yeah, there. So you can wait just a few minutes to get some lumber on him. And then we have this engine, since we just changed out our other diesel electrics, let's go ahead and change this guy out too. And we'll probably just change him instead of the class 9000 because that train's expensive as all get out. We're just going to go ahead and change him to a Mikado, just a small class 9000 technically. There we go. And let's see if this little loop-de-loop works that I did. So what it should do, he should just pull straight through, then around, and then back out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stop you. Turn you around. Okay, so what I think we need is, might need a waypoint. Put a waypoint here, kind of in the middle of that turn. That, and then manage line. After Palmdale West, add another station. It's going to be the waypoint. There we go. Now I should loop all the way around. All right, free to go. Oh, this tool factory is actually starting to delete itself. Thinks we abandoned it. We do have tracks and everything in place, so hopefully, depending on how quickly that lumber train can come down here and deliver its goods to us. Still waiting. Where's he at? Right there. Line 28, manage line. Tucson. I'll just bring that back down to 3 minutes. There we go. Yeah, we need that lumber down there, just so we don't lose that tools factory. Okay, anyway, so it looks like this guy's working. He's back out of here again, so it looks like he looped all the way around. Did I put a... No, I didn't. I need to put a signal down here. One-way signal right there. Then, like I was saying, we have an option to go to DC if we wanted to. Might as well just put a track in here for a placeholder. It's not like we're really going to be using it right now anyways, but if the need arises, we could always go for it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just go straight this way. Instead of curving with it, that'll just make things weird. We'll go this way, and then I'll give us room to kind of curve over like this. I want to try to get a 40, that's probably as close as I can get, 39, 40, 42 mile an hour curve like that. So that should be fine. Let's take this signal. We need to delete this thing. And then we need to replace the signal back here. Another one about right there. Where is that? Okay, there's the lumber train way up here. It's coming down. Come on, guy. Make it seem like that's a really long trip to go on to. And it probably is. I don't know exactly how long it is. It's probably quite a ways up there. It just doesn't look like it. Okay, how long do we have anyways until this tool factory's gone? 129 days. Hopefully everything's good to go by then. Alright, anyways. So over this way, yeah, we're 61 days out from losing this tool factory right here. So yeah, no, we got it. We got plenty of time. Kind of, sort of like that. And this one just comes straight on down, just like that. That might be a little crooked, but that's fine. Then we need truck stop. Put on this side of the road, and then we'll put the road depot on that side. Works for me. Buy another truck. New line. Truck stop to DC. All right. And this goods station, okay, yeah, the goods station is also now connected to the rail line. Too many buttons. Connected to the rail line, so that's good. Let's see where we're at now. It looks like we saved the tool factory, which is really good. This guy's waiting on this guy, which is waiting on the other guy. Line 26, manage line. Okay, you could already go on both. I just gotta wait for the trains and everything to clear this station. See how many logs you have made up? 69 logs. Okay. Then we did have oil refineries and stuff, so yeah, we did have one up. Okay, that one's gone. And so what we're going to have to do is probably run a track between or a road between these two and make a refinery or a truck stop in the middle. So when we deliver fuel to this refinery, it automatically goes to this one and makes fuel right away. We might try to do something like that, or we could just make oil, then have a second plastics factory, because we have, where's he at? If I stop spinning around all the, right here is a plastics factory. We need that for the goods. So that's not a bad thing to try either. So just kind of run the oil through, stop it here, run back, get some more oil just back and forth. Then we have another train that takes the oil, runs it all the way up here. It might be a 50-50, like oil and boxcar to get that. We have to see how that's going to work. We have to build a track for it first. Oh, we have log train going back up. Former train. No, that's the lumber train. Okay. Just getting the lumber. Let's go ahead and change, or where's it? Manage line. There we go. Yeah, we do got this in here to go to DC, so we might as well go ahead and use it, because DC does need machines, or tools, I mean. It needs machines and tools, but tools are what we're focused on right now. So we can come through here, yeah, go to DC and deliver stuff over there as well. They come all the way back. Either that, or he just brings stuff back and forth. Then another train that goes from DC to Palmdale could bring the tools to DC then. You know, that might be a better way to do it, so we just don't congest everything too much. Yeah, this guy here is a DC train. Is there another one over here? So anyways, so it's 20 cars on now. So if we put 24, that should be fine. So just go ahead and configure him. Drop all these guys down. Let's go ahead and add, at least for now, just add 4 boxcars. Bring all these gondolas back up. Kind of like that. We could put oil on this guy too, I guess, if we wanted to. Maybe get rid of, we don't have any oil just yet though, so that's fine. Leave it the way it is. See where the oil's at. Okay, yeah, it's right here. So we could just get another train like these little guys. Or I guess this little guy right here. Just might as well put oil on him. Yeah, there's 8, 9, 10 oil cars and 10 ore cars. Let's go ahead and do that. We might go ahead and change the engines on this guy too. I really do like those diesel electrics, but too much of a hassle right now. Do the same thing with this guy. Let's go ahead and just change him to a diesel electric also. Or from a diesel electric to a Mikado also. There we go. I had high hopes of those diesel electrics, but they are still in the early game. They're still small. Let's see. This guy's booking 32 miles an hour. Just need to find a way to get more lumber down here more often. And I know as long as I have might just double this track up, put a north line, south line kind of thing. Might be the way to do it. So let's go ahead and put a cross track in here. Let's start here, right on the edge of the station. And right there. Let's do the same thing up top. Right here. Going to cross over. Something like that. And then cross over again right here. Something like that. Yeah, so now it could be basically on both tracks, no big issue. This is the up track, so there needs to be a signal on this side. One way, yes. Right there. Then on the way down, right about there, for the other one. Then we're probably got to put a signal somewhere in the middle. Probably right about here. Put one there. Let's put one there. Yeah, it should be okay. Then that means we should be able to. There's not really enough logs though. How many logs do these guys spit now? 43%. Okay, so let's go ahead. Logs number 3, manage vehicles. Just double that line. You know, why not? Okay, so now we should be able to take this guy and let's go ahead and double that train. Hopefully it gets more lumber down here. Okay, that's still not doing anything. Interesting. Let's see where we're at. This guy would be bringing oil up to here, so I need someone to bring oil from there all the way through, probably here, and then bring something back again. Steel? Plastics probably would be. Steel and plastic. Anyways, where's the train that we just bought? Oh, there he is. Okay. Now, why is that? Why isn't this guy creating steel? Because we have no one taking steel down, that's why. This guy going DC? Yeah, he's going DC, okay. This guy also needs to bring down steel then. Still no logs. Or lumber. Where's everybody? This guy should be ready to get back again. Oh, is it because I told you to wait? Line manage. Load only available. There he goes. Where's that other engine? Just hanging out somewhere? Okay, there he is. The timing's all out of whack with these guys. Well, hopefully this stuff straightens out. So I think what we're going to do in the meantime, or while we're waiting, you can always just go ahead and connect all this stuff together. Streets. Connect this. Like that. And not quite. So I'll put a station in the middle, then we'll have to have somebody deliver the stuff over here, and then back again. You know, just kind of a thing. So, okay, yeah, let's put a station down. Yeah, probably this way, I guess. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot, of course. I don't want to put the station. I could probably put it right here, actually. Then probably just make this road into a bridge or something, or just cross it. Either way should be fine. So if I put you there, back here, and connect. There we go. What that should do is allow us to drop off the oil straight at the refinery, or the crude at the refinery. Then we could just have trucks take it from the refinery to the fuel refinery and then back again to load up on another train heading back south or back wherever it needs to go. Now let's see here. Let's get some tracks. Yeah, we just hop the road right. Didn't look as good as I thought it should. Try it again. That looks a little bit better. Alright, this has to go... I'll probably just follow this tree line right here. So we don't want it to go into the city of Everett. We just want it to kind of go around, just kind of skirt the city. And then we want it to probably exit right here somewhere, or merge into it right here somewhere. Yeah, then that should give us enough room to turn into this track right there, so. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just got to change the road a little bit. That should be okay. There we go. This is going to get us all the way around up to the fuel refinery, and it's going to give us access to, yeah, that's going to get our oil going. So let's go ahead and get another train, I suppose. Let's see here. It's kind of a tight turn. I can't really turn across that. Take this depot. I'm just going to push them back this way a little bit more into the trees over here. Is it facing the right direction? Oh, there we go. Kind of face them, put them out here in the trees, just face like that. That should give us enough room now to just kind of merge them on there, but to just kind of turn to the track right here, just kind of like that. Probably just go ahead and redo this whole road. Change the road a little bit. That's a little close to that pylon right there. I think you just gotta back it up a little bit more. How's this look? Okay, change the road. Yeah, it's just those pylons. I wish there was a way to change it out a little bit easier. Alright, something like that I'll probably just have to do. then delete that. And just merge it over just like that. Okay. But anyway, so now this engine can get oil. Probably get another engine to pick up the oil, and we have to make a. We're just gonna go bring the oil to Palmdale. Palmdale is going to bring what back? Steel. We're going to get just a Mikado. And then we're going to get some flat cars, gondolas, and tankers. 6 flat cars, 8 gondolas, something like that. 10 oil. Okay, yeah, something like that. I could probably clean that up a little bit. There we go. Station's so much nicer being pushed back a little bit further like this. So much nicer. Something like that. Now we just got another bus, it looks like. Just got a plane. We'll go ahead and check out the pasture routes, make sure everything's working good since we got a new bus. And so, line number 8. We're gonna go ahead and manage vehicles. And we're gonna. Okay, yeah, we got this right here, the Pittsburgh. So the one we got now is 22 miles an hour at 20 capacity. The new one's 28 miles an hour at 21 capacity, so yeah, we can go ahead and replace stuff. And then next line, line number 9. Same thing, let's go ahead and just replace it. We'll do the same thing over in Portland. And of course, we got Anaheim over here. Last but not least, we have Pittsburgh across the river. Should probably upgrade them as well. Alright, so now what we doing? We're making steel. That's good. We got some steel going down to DC. That's it. So he doesn't have any tools yet. Where is the tool engines? That's supposed to be you, right? Oh, because you don't have... Okay, we'll have to redo you. Configure. Let's go ahead and... You got 15 cars. Let's bring it down to 10. At 10 cars, so that's going to be... Let's go 4 box cars. Something like that, just to bring the tools back. Okay, what I think I might do... Instead of just having this little section right here, where they share a little tiny track, I'm just going to go ahead and merge these 2 pieces of track and make a full-on double track out of this. Right in here somewhere. Okay. Then make this a one-way. Go on this side and do the same thing. One way, okay. Then we'll probably also just make this a double track as well. There's no point having it split up like this. Just wait for this train to get out of here. Just gotta delete this side. Kind of like that. It will take... Just merge this together. Unless you don't want to merge together. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay. And then we just gotta back these guys up. Okay. And then do another one right here. Perfect. Now we just have to add our signal back. One-way track. Right here. Alright, so I think that's all set up. And up top right here, we might also... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just double this tunnel track also. Because it's going to be a pretty bad pain in the neck. It's going to be a, just a choke point before too long. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I can even find out where it's at. Right there. Just bring it all the way through. Then we'll take... Doesn't really make too much sense doing it like this. But yeah, for now, we'll just go ahead and split this off. It'd be the easiest thing. We could always fix it. Put him here. And then a signal, just to say one way. I think there was another one on the other side, right? No, there needs to be though. So I'll put one right in line with these ones going the opposite direction, just like that. All right, we got some tools being made. That's nice. Customers, Everett, Palmdale, and DC. Everett being the one that needs the most, 25 tools, which isn't that much, but as time goes on, the supply will definitely grow. Okay, I think the last thing we'll do for this episode is get that oil working. So if he brings the stuff all the way down to here, drops off the oil, get another train to bring the oil up. I didn't signal that, did I? Nope. Signals two-way right there, up and over, down over to here, drop it off, have trucks go back and forth. So let's go ahead and get some trucks going. There's one there, there's one there, a depot there. I'm gonna buy 3 fuel trucks. Just running back and forth just like that. All right, now let's buy one more engine, and this one's gonna have an engine. All right, so let's get that class 9, and then yeah, get 10 of these cars. The big old class 9's a little bit overkill for this, but that's fine. Let's get this guy, and he's gonna just go from right there in Palmdale up there to Everett East. Alright. And then there should be this engine down here somewhere. So where's the fuel? Okay, yeah, the fuel is working now, which is pretty nice to see. So we're going to need to go ahead and manage some vehicles. We got 2 of them. Let's double them up. Yeah, doubling up might be fine. The grain we're not using yet. We got the fuel working. Got the coal working. We're going to need to add gondolas to, I think, the iron, since the... Yeah, up here we're kind of struggling for iron. We need quite a bit more. We got way too much coal going on. Alright, so that means there's still some tools here at the station. That means tools are going to go to DC the next time the DC train comes over. I think that's him right here, right? Looks like it. Oh yeah, he's a DC metal train, so... This guy all loaded up. 16 tools, 53 metal, 53 steel. Can't complain about that. But anyways, guys, it looks like everything is working. We haven't fully checked out the oil line yet, but it looks like it's running, so it should be fine. We'll look at it again on the next episode. But yeah, so for episode 11, this is going to be it, I believe. See if it's actually easier to edit and everything like that, or if it's just a pipe dream. Anyways, guys, until the next one, have a good one.